And hello and welcome everyone to your Thursday edition of the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top 8 stories of the day. We do have 8 stories for you, but we are opening up with some breaking news out of Kalamazoo. That is how we're going to start our show. We're learning more now about a shooting investigation currently happening at the Kalamazoo Transit Center. One person has been injured in that shooting, and officers are currently searching for a potential suspect in the area. Again, it just happened earlier this morning. Our Josh Sanchez is down there at the transit center right now, currently trying to find all the information he can, and we're going to have the latest updates coming up over on our website, woodtv.com. And police have, the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety has actually advised all people around that area to stay indoors and to report any suspicious activity in the area. And now we will get into the rest of our program, beginning with our first story, which also takes us to Kalamazoo. 2 construction workers who used sledgehammers to fatally beat a homeless man are now heading to prison. Zachary Traynor and Brian Wimbley were sentenced this week for the murder of LaShawn Keith back in 2022. The 2 men had reportedly been drinking the night of Halloween when they encountered Keith, who was living under a bridge near the Wings Event Center, and then proceeded to attack him. Traynor and Wimbley are said to have both beat Keith with the sledgehammers to, quote, teach him a lesson. Keith's body was found a few days later, and an investigation ultimately tied the 2 men to the crime. They both received sentences between 15 and 30 years in prison. And we head up to Oceana County now for this next story, where authorities helped rescue a man who crashed his snowmobile on an island on Upper Silver Lake last night. The Oceana County Sheriff's Office received a call just before 10 p.m. Wednesday saying the 40-year-old man was missing after taking a ride on their snowmobile. As deputies began looking for the man in blizzard-like conditions, they followed a set of tracks and ultimately heard someone yelling for help. Authorities crossed the ice on the lake to eventually get to the man and take him to safety. He was taken to a nearby hospital. His condition is unknown at this time. A new bill that was just signed into law by Governor Gretchen Whitmer will now require Michigan State Police to destroy all firearms that are turned over to them during gun buyback programs. The programs are designed to get excessive firearms off the street in exchange for money. Grand Rapids held one back in 2022 and saw nearly 300 firearms being bought back. The new bill will now require that those guns that were taken in by agencies to be destroyed completely to avoid the reselling of those guns. In the past, agencies were able to auction them off, all of the guns that were turned in. A retired Department of Public Works employee in the UP has been accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of gas for more than a decade. This is according to Michigan State Police. The man had reportedly taken a key fob that was used to fuel department vehicles only after he retired from the department, and had actually been using it since 2012 on his personal vehicle. It's estimated that the man has taken upwards of $28,000 during that time span. He was arrested on Wednesday and charged with 3 felonies. And a brand new event coming to Holland looks to celebrate Asian heritage next weekend. 3 Holland Rotary Clubs and the West Michigan Asian American Association will host the Great Rotary Asian Noodle Cookoff on February 1st. It's your chance to try a wide variety of noodle and ramen creations made by several local restaurants. You will also be able to vote for your favorite creation as well. We've got more on the event and how you can check it out next weekend inside our story on woodtv.com. And sticking with the food theme, there's a brand new restaurant coming to Muskegon with a rather unique concept. The Love Cafe will open up this spring on Western Avenue in downtown Muskegon and will offer you 3 different ways to pay for your meals. You can either pay what you can, even if it's nothing, pay what you typically pay at a restaurant for those items, and you could also pay a little bit more to help your neighbors in need. It is the latest creation from Love Inc., which has been serving Muskegon County for over 4 decades now. The organization decided to start up this cafe after seeing something similar work down in Texas. The Love Cafe is set to officially open up sometime this March. All right, let's take a break now and check in with Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood to get a better look at the forecast. We're experiencing a bit of a warm-up, but still a lot of snow on the ground, so let's hear from Matt and check out what we can expect the rest of today and into the weekend.
Another cold front moving through, and that's going to reinforce the already cold air in place, although temperatures today will finally make it above 20 degrees. That cold front is producing some snow showers right now widespread. That's going to kind of reconfigure northwest to south and east, placing these snow showers more or less this afternoon west and southwest of Grand Rapids. I'd say an additional 1 to 4 inches of snow expected today, sunset time at 5:44. Also notice that wind not quite as strong, still a little on the breezy side, but not as bad as yesterday, giving us a wind chill temperatures actually between 5 to 15 degrees above zero. Winter alerts. Well, here's your latest advisory along the lakeshore. Expiration 7 p.m., 10 a.m. for Kent County. Here's a look at that 8-day forecast featuring a little bit of snow here and there, but no significant systems heading our way into the weekend. I think it's going to be relatively quiet. Chance of snow north of Grand Rapids on Saturday. High up around 30 degrees. Won't that feel nice? And more 30s consistently in the 8-day forecast for next week.
All right, thanks, Matt. We end today's show with some good news for students at Calvin University. AT&T has provided the school with a $50,000 donation to help put laptops in the backpacks of students in a free college credit program. The donation was announced Wednesday and will help cover the cost of computers for students in the Wayfinder program, which started just last year. It's for those students who are facing certain economic and social barriers to get a higher education. Along with the laptops, the program also includes free transportation, books, meals, and childcare for students. Another round of applications for the Wayfinder program are set to open up later this month. All right, that is going to do it for us for this latest Daily 8 today. Remember, we will have more on that shooting investigation happening currently at the Kalamazoo Transit Center. We're going to have all the latest information coming up on air and online. You can find the latest right now on woodtv.com. I do want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.